Good evening, everyone. Julie here, and welcome to the video. Tonight we are doing again the 50 states of America. It is the people, the places, and the history. And this is a box set that I got at Books A Million. It has flashcards and a book, and we just look at those and I read them and we learn a little bit about each state. So today's state is going to be Indiana. And Indiana joined the Union December 11th, 1816. Mike Pence said there are no kinder, more generous, more welcoming, more hospitable people in America than in the 92 counties of Indiana. And that's the front of the card. The abbreviation is IN. The nickname is the Hoosier State. The animal symbol is the cardinal bird. Population 6.8 million. Area 36,418 square miles. The time zone is the Central Standard Time. The state order is the 19th state in the Union, and the capital is Indianapolis. And this is the back of the card there. All right, so let's get reading. I'm going to start out with a little yellow box, and then I don't have to worry about it later on because I'm going to flip the book and show it to you. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Indiana's automobile industry spawned a passion for motor racing. In 1909, the first ever speedway was opened on the outskirts of Indianapolis, consisting of a 2.5-mile banked oval track. It would go on to become one of the world's most famous racing circuits, with a record spectator capacity of 400,000. The most famous race to be held there is the Indianapolis 500, a 500-mile endurance race first held in 1911. And I just want to show you that. There's a picture of it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so let me get to the regular reading now. Indiana is known as the crossroads of America due to the number of interstate highways that crisscross the state. The downside of this is that it's often dismissed as a state you pass through without stopping. That would be a shame because the country has plenty to thank Indiana for. There's Garfield for a start. A resident of Muncie. If an idolent cartoon cat isn't good enough for you, how about James Dean, Hoagie Carmichael, Cole Porter, Steve McQueen, Ann Baxter, Carl Madden, Carol Lombard, Kurt Vonnegut, The Jackson, Axl Rose, and David Letterman. Surely you want to stop and take a closer look at a state that produces that kind of DNA. Natural resources. As any Hoosier, that's what Indianians prefer to be called, will tell you, there's a piece of Indiana in just about every other state. The Pentagon, White House, Empire State Building, and numerous state capitals were all built using Indiana limestone, one of the state's rich natural resources. Much of the land is given over to farming, but it also has a strong manufacturing base, with the country's largest steel-producing region in the northwest of the state. One of the first automobile companies, Haynes Apperson, operated out of Kokomo at the turn of the 19th century, and one of its founders, Elwood Haynes, went on to invent stainless steel. The growth in industry was boosted by the discovery of large reserves of natural gas and oil in the state in the late 19th century, and attracted an influx of immigrant workers, particularly from Germany, Ireland, and England, as well as Americans from the Northeast and African Americans from the South. It was an exciting time for Indiana. The evocatively named Sylvanus Freelove Bossar of Fort Wayne invented the gasoline pump and Indianapolis attorney Benjamin Harrison became the 23rd president of the United States of America. Harrison was the grandson of the 9th president, William Henry Harrison. The frontier. Indiana was admitted as the 19th state in the Union on December 11, 1816, having spent the previous 100 years largely untouched by white settlers. Under British rule, it was declared Indian Territory, and settlement was forbidden there. But the American Revolution put an end to British jurisdiction, and Indiana was absorbed into the U.S. Northwest Territory. After some resistance, the Native Americans were systematically moved out, and the migrants moved in. What they found was a state made up mostly of low plains with wooded rocky hills and valleys in the south. The Wabash River carves a path across the middle of the state before turning south to form the border with Illinois, while the Ohio River separates Indiana from Kentucky in the south, and the northwest corner is Lake Michigan, its shoreline featuring large sand dunes which give its summer seaside feel, though not so much in winter when it tends to get buried under a blanket of snow. At the center of it all is Indianapolis, the state capital since 1825 and one of the country's great sport and entertainment centers. Frank Sinatra made his debut there. Elvis Presley gave his last ever concert there, and it hosts the world's biggest motor race, the Indy 500. And that's it. That's a little about Indiana. And I apologize for my stumbling over the words. It's been my norm this week. I don't know why. So, for some reason this week I've been very tired. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow because I'm 99.9% sure I got a UTI. So there's that. So I apologize. Please forgive me for stumbling over my words this week. Hopefully we'll be better tomorrow. Can you believe that February is almost over? I can't. This year is going by so fast already. We're almost to March. It seems like it was just Christmas. It's crazy how fast it goes. I just can't believe it sometimes. But I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I know there's a few haters, but it's okay. People are going to hate. But I think that kind of got knocked out very quickly. So we'll see what happens. I hope you'll continue watching, and hopefully my speech will get better. I don't know why I keep tangling the words up, but it's just been one of those kind of weeks. I'm trying to work and do some CEUs and everything, so I've had a lot going on. But I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that help bring more viewers to my channel. If you haven't already checked out, we're doing the Bible recap. We are reading the Bible in a year in chronological order, so feel free to jump over on the Bible recap videos, and you don't have to, if you want to start now and go back and watch the other videos later, that's perfectly fine. There's no rules or regulations on that. I also sell Avon, so there's Avon videos. We like to order Temu. There's Temu videos. There's travel videos because, I try to, the past couple of years really is when I got into doing videos. So there's not a ton of traveling, but there are some traveling because I've been places and I've made videos out of some of the places I've been, out of the pictures that I took, because it was before I really knew about video. And so you'll see some of those that I took the iMovie on my iPhone and made them into little slideshows. So there's that. I'm a guardian ad litem for the state of Florida. That's a volunteer thing where I go and I am a voice for child. I visit them in foster care. I'm their voice in court. And I am big on child advocacy. And I think the best way that we can help the situations that are in this country right now is to educate everybody. So I hope that y'all will take the time to watch some of them videos. And there's all other kinds of videos out there. But on the child advocacy videos, I hope you'll watch, especially right now, the online predator ones. I think there's a couple in there, and that is the way they're getting our children now. If you have a child that has a phone or a tablet or anything like that, you really need to watch the video and learn about some of the apps and just learn that even simple playing a game, a video game, with online capabilities, they're talking to people that they think are their age. They're being lured in and stuff like that. So it's a crazy time, and we need to make sure to protect the children. But thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a great night. See you later. Bye-bye.